Golfers, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to go with you through a warm-up routine that is going to help you to increase the club head speed when you do overspeed training. There are plenty of benefits of actually doing a warm-up before your workout. But today we're going to go through a dynamic warm-up, which is basically going to improve your performance when you're actually swinging the club, the speed that you're using when you're swinging the club, and also is going to prevent any injuries, which is the most important part. If we can train more and be less disposed to make an injury, then we are on a good road. Besides these two advantages, doing a dynamic warm-up is going to increase your blood flow to the muscles, so basically you're going to be able to react quicker, and it's also going to lubricate your joints. So by knowing this about the dynamic warm-up, I'll go with you through a dynamic warm-up, and then we're going to see in another video if it's actually helpful or not. The best way to go about the dynamic warm-ups is to go and find a personal training which is going to recommend a routine which is adapted for you and is also going to be adapted for your age, for your body mass, and all the other aspects that are important to consider when we are warming up. Now today I'm just going to show you how I warm up before I'm doing a speed training or I'm actually going to play. So in this way I know that my body is ready to perform the golf swing, and it's actually giving me the best chance to swing faster and stay injury free. So we're gonna start from the head all the way to the toes. So we're gonna start only with some head circles. So really easy, I'm gonna just turn my head around a few times each side. I'll turn the other side as well. And if I feel my neck is really tight when I do these circles, then I'm just gonna do tilts of my head to the left and to the right, like this. So this is gonna loosen up even more the neck. The neck is ready. Now we're gonna go to the shoulders. So we're gonna do some big circles with the arms, just to feel the hands flowing a bit, releasing the back and the chest. Turn the other way. Now we're gonna open the chest, so we're gonna go like this, and then open the arms as much as you can, and then palms facing up. Don't forget to breathe when you're doing this. Now we warmed up the shoulders. Now let's go into the elbows. So I want to have my arms parallel with the ground, and I'm gonna let my forearms just turn freely around the arms. The other way. Perfect. Now let's go to the wrists. I'm going to cross my fingers and I'm just going to swivel the wrists. So we have the arms and the neck are ready. Now let's move into the upper back. So for that, I'm going to need a golf club. And I'm gonna take the position as a golf swing. I'm gonna take my right arm. I'm just going to open my rib cage and then come down. And that is gonna help me to warm up my back and my lower back as well a little bit. A few times on the left. And with each turn, try to open a little bit more. You can let the hips follow the motion of the arm freely. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold the club parallel with the ground, and we're just gonna make some turns of the chest, but I want you to try to keep your hips facing forward as much as possible. Even if they move a bit left or right, that is still okay. Just try to keep them as steady as possible. So turn the chest to the left and to the right. And now I'm gonna start to go a bit lower, so try to turn now at an angle. And I'm gonna go slower, lower and lower, as if I'm gonna be in a golf position. So that's for the upper body. Now let's do a bit for the lower body. So we're gonna start with some circles. So I'm just gonna have my arms on the club. I'm gonna stay a bit further away, and I'm just gonna tilt myself to the right and then make a circle with my hips, and that is gonna move our lower body. Okay, now turn the other way. Now for the last exercise for the back, it's going to involve a bit the legs as well. So I'm going to stretch my arms up, and then I'm going to go down. And try to reach for the floor. We have now upper body warmed up, the lower back. Now let's go into the knees. So for the knees, it's a simple exercise. I'm just gonna have my feet together, and I'm just gonna create some circles with the knees, like this. And now the other way. Now for the last, the ankles, that's the easiest one. I'm gonna have my foot like this, and I'm just gonna make some circles with my heels. One way and the other. Now, we warmed up all the joints. What we want to do now is to pump a bit our heart rate. So what we're gonna do for that, we're gonna do some lunges. So we're gonna stay on the corner of the mat, and I'm gonna step as far as I can with my right foot, lunge forward, come back, and then the other leg. And try to do this in a, let's say, active way, so you don't have too much break between the reps. Now we're gonna go into some squats. So we're gonna go on the side of the mat. Here's a bit higher than the toes to make it a bit easier. So you're gonna go down and up. If you feel like this is too easy, then you can combine the squat with a bit of jump. So you're gonna go down. So in this way, you're gonna get proper warmed up. You're gonna feel like your muscles are ready to swing the club as fast as they can. This was my dynamic warm-up routine. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel, and because we are ready to hit some golf balls, carry on watching this video to find out how to hit the golf ball further.